How can we apply economic theories to non-Western contexts? Imagine trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. That's what it can feel like when we try to use Western economic theories directly in non-Western societies. Many societies organize their economies differently, rooted in social, cultural, and political ties rather than just markets and profit. In these societies, economic activities are often tied to social norms and kinship ties. For example, giving gifts or sharing resources might be more about strengthening relationships than making a profit. Economic anthropology shows us that practices like reciprocity, where people exchange goods or favors, or redistribution, where a central figure collects and shares resources, are common. These are not easily explained by classic Western models focused on individual utility or market exchange. To make sense of these different systems, we need to recognize that economic actions are embedded in social relations. For instance, trade might serve to reinforce social bonds or elevate status, not just to earn money. We should also understand that value isn't always about money. It can be social prestige, spiritual significance, or community obligation. These ideas challenge the idea that value is purely material. Adapting economic theories means taking a flexible approach. Instead of assuming everyone acts purely out of self-interest, we consider local histories, beliefs, and social structures. For example, the idea of a moral economy explains how communities maintain social order by balancing traditional exchange practices with market participation. Many non-Western economies include informal work, subsistence farming, and communal resource management. These practices often challenge the Western focus on formal markets and wage labor. Recognizing these practices helps us understand the full picture of how people live and work in different societies. Applying these ideas can guide development policies that respect local ways of doing things. Supporting traditional practices, for example, can help sustain livelihoods. Creating economic models that prioritize community well-being over individual profit can lead to more effective and fair outcomes. In the end, understanding that economic systems are deeply connected to culture and politics allows us to see the diversity of ways societies organize their economies. It's about shifting from a one-size-fits-all approach to one that respects local realities. This way, we can better analyze and support economic practices in non-Western societies, making sure interventions are meaningful and respectful.